What's up, guys? In this video, I am going to be showing you everything on my jailbroken device. All tweaks, all add-ons, all themes I have on my device. This will be a long video, so, be expecting that. I got a really big list for you guys on my device. I installed a lot of stuff. So let's go ahead and get into the video. First one I'm going to be talking about is Accelerate. Now, what Accelerate does, it just basically makes your device faster. Your faster animations, so warp speed will be just instantly. There would be no animation at all. If I go to, let's see, a bit slower, it will be pretty slow, as you can see. So yeah, that's Accelerate. It is free in the Big Boss repo. Next one is Action Menu. Action Menu just adds more functionality to your pasteboard history or functionality. So let me just add a new note here. Hold down. And I see I have more options. I have a favorite. I can go ahead and type something, add it to my favorites, or I can just click on that little arrow, or I can go type a number and press dial. Pretty cool. They do have more. There is a plus pack, but this one I'm showing you, it is free. Next one is Activator. Now, if you're with the jailbreaking community for a while, you'll know what Activator is. It just lets you assign gestures or actions on your device. So let's go ahead and open up Activator. If I can find it. Go to Anywhere. And let's go to Unlock. So, unlock my device. I'll do compose a tweet. So say if I unlock my device, I'll be able to compose a tweet. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Just like that, I'm going to be able to compose a tweet. There is a lot of actions in here. I'm not going to be able to go through them all today. You can just go ahead and look that for yourself. It's pretty cool. It is free. Now, all the sources will be in the description below. Next one is Alkaline. This is a fairly new jailbreak tweak. It changes your battery, icon to a different icon. This is actually pretty cool. There's not that many icons in Cydia because this is new. There's about 10 or so in there, but 2 comes with it. This first one and the second one. I have the second one. not even going to bother pronouncing it. But you can actually have a Mac battery. This is in the Cydia store, in the Sections tab. So you can go ahead and download that. So if I wanted Mac battery, I would just click it, go press back and press respring. And it would go ahead and respring my device. And it will show you the new icon I have in my status bar with the battery. So let's just go ahead and let it respring. And there it is, right up there. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It is free. So most of these tweaks I'm showing you are free, but a lot of them are not. Now, if you're wondering how big this list is, it is really long. Look at this. And that's not even all of them. Like, I have add-ons and I have themes to show you. Not that many themes, maybe like 3 or 2. Next one is Animer 7, or that's how you pronounce it. So, every time I go in here, it's like laggy. This just gives you a new animation with your notifications up there. Now, it doesn't shrink it like that. That's a new jailbreak tweak I'll show you after a couple. So, say if I want it to slide from the bottom, I just press test banner. It would come up from the bottom, but I like it from over here. I'm not going to spend too much time with these tweaks because this is going to be a long video anyway. Slide from the top, I can just click test banner, and there it is. So I think this is free. Whoops. So yeah, all the prices will be in the description too. Now, there's also multitasking switcher options. I can go ahead and enable fade in when I double tap. It will fade in when I press it. There's other options to configure right there. Or extras, I can go ahead and hide this newsstand or hide control center separators right over there. Let's go ahead and go back. Next one is App Tray. App Tray it puts applications in your notification center. So, say get your favorite apps and put them in the notification center. Now, you don't have to name it to apps. You can name it to whatever you want. I just named it to apps. You can also, let me just go back to get that down. Open it to right up to app tray, right there. So say if I was in Today, it would open right up. So if I want to open up Safari, just click it, and there it is. It's simple as that. I can put applications in there if I just go to applications and turn it on. And the nice thing is without a respring. So I just put compass in there, and there it is. Pretty cool. So next one, badge customizer. This changes the color of your badges. So now by default they're red. I can go ahead and change them. Just go and press enabled. Go to badge color, and I'll pick orange. Now you might have to back out and go back in for it to refresh. Then just go ahead, and there's other options right here. You can turn up the alpha, whatever that is, and then just go back and press respring, and it will respring, and it will show you. Go and let it respring. Sorry for not cutting these parts out. This is gonna be a long enough video, and I don't want to edit it out, so. And there it is, orange. So that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and scroll down. Next one is barrel. This is a classic jailbreak tweak. If you wondered how to get my, oh fuck, sorry about that. If you wondered how I get my animations turning like that, it's called barrel. So it is, I think it's like $4. It's actually worth it. It's a really classic jailbreak tweak. There's options to configure. You know what? I can't even. I'm blind, so let me just search it up here. There it is. I have curl and rollaway alternate. I can put it on flippy. There it is, just like that. That's pretty cool. And I can put on snake. There it is. That's really, that hurts my eyes kind of. So yeah, the favorite one I like is curl and roll away alternate. Right here, and it just rolls just like that. This is probably the most favorite one everyone likes. Let's go back in settings here, and I'm going to show you the next tweak. Now, this one, I'm not really sure what this is. It just supposedly gives you a better passcode keypad. I'm not going to really go into that one that much. Blurred. Next one, you can just go and enable it. It just basically gives you a black keyboard. It turns the white keyboard into black, which is very nice. It goes with the iOS 7 style. It hurts your eyes at night, people said. The white keyboard, and they actually took this out of iOS 7.1 beta. I'm not sure why. Apple likes tricking people. Next one is boot logo. It's not really called, I don't know what this is called. I think it's called animation. I'm not even sure. I'll put in the description below, but I don't think it's called boot logo. But what this does, it just gives you a different boot logo. I have it on that. I'll show you how you can download that. It's not like you download it from Cydia and then it appears here. You have to have a couple applications to actually get that. But I will make a video that will be in my next tutorial. BT Stack, I'm going to be skipping. I installed something and that installed too. Now, the next one is burst mode. This, on the iPhone 5S, they have a option, burst mode and slow-mo. Now, I did make a video on this. If you download slow-mo without a W, it will automatically download burst mode too. I didn't go over that. So say if I wanted to just take a rapid fire of pictures, hold this down, and there it is. It's pretty cool. Go to favorites, and there it is. There's the little slideshow, or whatever you want to call it. So I can just delete that. I'll show you the slow-mo too. All you gotta do is just press it. I got 60 FPS. Press it, and I'll just throw my Canon just like that. Go ahead and come in here, play it. See, now it's slow motion, so I can go ahead and change it to say if I want it as soon as I start the video. is in slow motion. So let me just go ahead and show you when I throw it. As you can see, it is in slow motion, just as great as it works on the iPhone 5S. There's really no point of iPhone 5S. Let's go back into settings here. Now, some tweaks I might be skipping because I'm not sure what they are. They just might install if I install something else. Next one is call bar. Now, this is a really cool jailbreak tweak. So go ahead and bring up call bar using an activator action. Mine is the volume and press it. I can go ahead and go to my favorites. Let me just turn the brightness a little brighter. My favorites, my recents, my contacts, my keyboard, or I can go ahead and go to voicemail. So let me just call in a fake number here. Tap to call. It's calling. And to actually, you can mute it. You can just bring up the keypad, put on speaker. It's dialed. Put on add call, hold. Or if you just want to get out of the way, just swipe to the left. And there it is, it's gone. Or right. I'm sorry. Been a long day. Now, Cambler. This just adds your camera. The top and bottom bar, it just doesn't go with the iOS 7, the black, so it just adds the blur effect. Pretty cool. CC loader. Now, I'm not exactly sure what this is. You can just install something from settings, from Cydia, and see how I got like Twitter. I'm gonna go over those later, what those are called, but it will install this CC loader too. So let me just, like, say if I wanted the calendar widget, I'm not sure if this will work. It will bring the calendar right here. So I guess that's what it does. I don't really use CC loader. I just use it for the Facebook and Twitter. That's really what I use it for. I can go ahead and bring the enabled sections, and then I can bring the settings down here. Settings isn't there anymore. Bring it up here again. So yeah, that's what it basically does. Yeah, I can go ahead and hide the separators if I want, so it's more clean. It's glitchy. I can dynamic media controls right there. So yeah, I think it is free. Next one, CC toggles. This was one of maybe the first jailbreak tweaks that are out. You swipe up to your control center and just adds more toggles. So say if I wanted to disable LTE, there you go, right on the fly, right there. It's really cool. You can just add many toggles right here. There's more settings to configure. I can actually add apps to slide. I was like, keep pressing the one button. So say if I went to quick, let's just go to toggles. I have the enable section toggles, and I can say if I don't want ringer there, I would just bring it down, and ringer is no longer to be found in there. Now you can actually add apps, quick launches. It's not just apps. You can add like a torch in here. Man, this is glitchy in the settings. So if I wanted to add maybe like Cydia, just go here, or barrel, I don't care. I would just go ahead and press it and go slide over, and there is barrel. I can just automatically launch it right so yeah, it's pretty cool. Next we have here is Clever Pin, and I think this is it's not working for me, so I'm not going to be going over that. Clip shot. So say if I took a screenshot, I can save it to my camera roll or save it to a clipboard. Like I said, I'm not going to go full in detail to these tweaks. This is going to be a long video. Next one, display recorder. This is a really cool jailbreak tweaks. So if you guys are into gaming and YouTubing to showing off your gaming, this is the tweak for you, because this allows you to screen record your device. It is like $5, I think. So go ahead and press that. You can assign an activator action. Good thing the volume's not on. And you see my fingerprint touching, and it's recording whatever I do. Just like that. I can go ahead and put the volume on with the mic. I can change the quality, and I can turn the web server on. So let's go ahead and turn this off. I don't have an activator gesture signed. Stop recording. Now I have all these settings I can do. I'm just gonna press play. And there it is. It's recording. Now it's in this box because I'm gonna be talking about another jailbreak tweak that actually allows you to bring it on iOS, just like this. It doesn't allow you to do this, but this is courtesy of another jailbreak tweak I'll be getting to you soon. If I know how to get rid of this. Okay. Let's go back. Next one is Eclipse. Now, say if you're at night and it's dark, you know, this you just don't want it. You want it to be like black everything on your device. Go ahead and press enable. Close all your applications. And there you go. It is all black. It just looks really nice, you know. Apple should have just added this right into iOS 7, you know. It's just really nice. Look at that. It just goes for dark, you know. So to disable it, just go back to the tab, press disable. And it's nice that you don't have to respring every time. Just close all the apps right like that. Go back to settings, and there you go. It's back to white. Next is Groovy Lock. Now, so say if I go to my lock screen, you see, guess what? It's Tuesday the 4th of February at 4:35 p.m. Now, normally wallpapers don't change, so this is going to change obviously every minute. So go ahead and install Groovy Lock if you want this. I'm going to make a tutorial on how to do this because it's like the other thing I was talking about. You need to install a couple things to actually do it. It's not one thing and you install what kind of lock screen. I think they're called Sigets. It's not called like you install it. You have to have like iFile installed and do like editing some playlists. So it's pretty cool. It's not that hard. So let's go ahead and go to next. Hitting settings 7. Now this was out before the jailbreak wasn't even released for the iPhone 4 betas that was using Jailbreak. So this just adds more Apple. It just adds Apple settings in your control center. No one actually made this. It's Apple's. This is what Apple uses. The exact same thing. It's just added. You know, Apple likes hiding a lot of stuff. So say if I wanted slow animations, just go here, turn this on, press done. God, it doesn't work in settings a lot. I can just go ahead and exit out, and it's just slow. If I want it back, slide it up, turn it off, go back, and it's back to normal. So yeah, that's hitting settings 7. Just, so yeah, next one is, I'm not even sure what this is. Battery info. It gives you information about your battery. Now there is a glitch to it. Every time when I respring or reboot my device, it's saying I pirated it by getting it for free, but I actually did pay for it. I'm not sure why it's saying that. I guess it's a glitch. Hopefully they update it because a lot of people have been yelling at me for that. So icon renamer, next one. So as what it says, I can go ahead and rename icons. App Store if I wanted just to change it to app, apply without a respring. Right there it says app, which is really nice. If you know you're having a theme and it doesn't all fit, you can just go ahead and shorten the, God, it's hard to type in the camera. Shorten the names. So go back. You can also require double tap if you want. Next one is Infinity Dock. You can add infinite, I can't say, I have a hard time saying that word, amount of apps in your dock. Now it is glitchy because I have something installed that's preventing it from working. I will get into that soon. But it just, you can add as much as you want in there. You can have 4 icons per page, 6, 8, 10. It doesn't matter. You can have a million apps in there if you want. It will just keep going. Infinity Tweet. I said it right that time. So this just adds a little more text you can write in your tweet, but it being glitchy for me, it wasn't really working that well. Because I think 140, that's how much you're supposed to be typing. Hopefully they update it to fix it. It's supposed to add more characters that you're allowed to type. So next one, Jelly Lock 7. So on my lock screen, you see I have this little circle. I can go ahead and hold it, and I can go ahead and say if I want to open up Cydia. It's that simple. So to do this, just go to settings, go to, I think, app shortcuts, save number 1, how we want is Cydia. So let's see if I lock my device, right there, Cydia. So it's that easy. I mean, it can't really get easier than that. I can skip the passcode. Wow. Next one is live weather icon. Now this adds that little, what it shows what the temperature is outside right there. It's pretty nice. That's really all it does. It's 52, partly cloudy. I can actually use a different app to do it. I don't know why would you want to do that, but maybe if you download an app off the App Store, like weather. Now, next one is local App Store. Now, this, I know I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for installing this, but it gets, it is illegal, this, but in-app purchases, a lot of people don't like paying for them, so they use this right here. This is why Apple doesn't want you jailbreaking, because this is basically what they think it all is about, or they're just, jealous. It gets you free in-app purchases. Now, I have it because, say if it's not working, I would want to know if it's not working or not, because last week I spent $50 on an app, or an in-app purchase, and I never got it. So I was pretty pissed. So I installed that to see if it would work. So I'm not gonna actually test it for you because you know how it works. I'm not gonna do it. Lock screen tool. Now I can't actually show you what this is. It's just supposed to add a custom lock screen slide, like change the text, but I can't use it because I have Jelly Locked installed. As you can see, now it just won't let me use it if I have that enabled. So this is pointless to have it enabled. Next one is messages customizer. So let me just go ahead and hide this for a sec. Open up my messages here. Okay, sorry if you hear barking, some dog. Wait. Sorry about this. Whew. Okay. So see how I can change the color of the bubbles on my messages? So that's basically what this does. I can change SMS bubbles, iMessage bubbles, or other person bubbles. That's what they call it. So other person bubbles. I have it on orange. And I can just go ahead and change it to, say if I want red, go ahead and go back. There's no respring button. I guess I have to respring automatically. Unless I don't have to, I don't know, but I don't want to waste time right here. So let me just go ahead and respring, and it should be changed. The other person bubble. See how it keeps coming up? I'm not sure why that keeps coming up. See? Red. So that's simple. Pretty cool. I think it is free. So let's go ahead and see what else we have here. Man, we're not even halfway through this list. Okay. Getting out of breath here. Okay, next one is mini player. So if you see this little box on the side of my iPhone, it just plays your music that you have on your device. It is a little glitchy. And you just go ahead and plays it. I got a lot of music here. So that's what that does. There's some options to configure right there. Next one is multi-icon mover. This is a really cool jailbreak tweak. I think it is paid. So say if I want to move these 4 apps onto this page, but it takes forever to, moving them manually. So just hold it down, click it, there'll be a little check. Now, if you have icon remember, just press cancel because it will pop up. That's why there's a double press required to do it. Press it, and there you go. It's that simple, that easy. So say if I want them back, just put them all back, just like this, same way. Now, I can't get it any easier. It would be quicker if you didn't have icon rename installed. So, yeah. Next one is multitasking gestures. Now, if you guys like Zephyr, it probably won't be updated for iOS 7. But, this is the closest thing we have for it. So, say, you see, if I wanted to scroll through my apps here, just like this. That simple. Just like Zephyr, but not as many options. I think it has iPad support, like if I close it with my hand. I'm not even sure how to do it. Yeah, I look like a retard. So I'm not going to try that, but that's it. I think it is free. Yeah, it just doesn't work. I'm not sure how to do that, but it also allows me to close it without the home button, which is pretty cool. To close the app without using the home button, all you gotta do is enable this, scroll from the top, and there you go. Now, sometimes they'll remove Control Center to your notification center. Now, mine, I have apps in there, so it's not gonna move it in there, but it might actually. Hold on, I'm trying to respring this. I don't want to crash my device, so that's why I'm nervous to do that. So, now the reason why it puts it up in Notification Center is because when you scroll from up to close the app, that's the same thing with the Control Center. So, see right here, I can just scroll up. Now, say if I scroll from the bottom, there's Control Center right there. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. So, next one. Let's see, where did we leave off here? Okay, is now playing status bar. So say if I play music. Oh god, that's annoying. Let's go to music. I don't have that many songs. I use an app to do it. You know what, let me just, god, use this. Now when it's playing the music, you'll see I have the status bar in that little icon in my status bar, as you can see. Now, which was on iOS 6, but they took it out. Now, I'm sorry if this is a very, hard to keep up video. Everything is just glitching out, of course, when I'm starting the video. Now, next one is pluck 2. So, say if I lock my device, it's very simple. I have this little music icon. I can just hold it down. Bring up the music selector, whatever you want to call it. And you can just go ahead and pick your song. So you can go ahead and add it to a track. So if I want that one, just go ahead and press it. And it will go ahead and start playing. Now, you can actually enable it in Control Center. Jesus Christ. I'm not even going to bother. I can't because I have something enabled. But you can enable it in Control Center. Let me just go ahead and disable that. Alright, I'm sorry about this, guys. I'm having a problem here. Alright. Next one is repower. This just adds 2 sliders when you power off your device. So slide to reboot, slide to respring. You don't usually have those, but now they're there. That's all it does. I have a safe mode slider, or I can go ahead and enable the old one if I want. So this is what it looked like when it was old, but nice to now have a respring to do that. Now, next one is share widget. So, a lot of people want to know what this is. How do I get, Jesus Christ, how I get these 2 buttons here, Twitter and Facebook. This is courtesy of share widget for iOS 7. Now, this was on iOS 6. This is really nice to have. I don't know why Apple keeps taking their stuff out. There's really no reason to take this out, but it's simple as that. I've got Twitter right here, Facebook right here. And there you go. Now, there's also one share widget for Control Center right here. I can just, it works the same way. Absolutely easy. So, I can also enable all of these, but when you get this, you have to play around with Notification Center. I mean, yeah, Notification Center. Up here, you have to like enable it. Right there. Right here. So let's go ahead and go back down and see what the next tweak is. Almost done. Then we gotta get with the apps. Now, this one I'm skipping because it doesn't work. Slide for usage. So say if I double tap, I can go ahead and see how long I was using settings for. So I was using total duration was 7 hours and 18 minutes. Last open 37 seconds. Used for 31 seconds. For Cydia, total duration was 11 hours 44 minutes. For the home last rebooted was 11 minutes. So yeah, that's all it does. Pretty cool. Slow-mo mod, that's what I was talking about before. Spot define. Now this is a really cool jailbreak tweak. This is a must-have. It's really cool. So say if I wanted to search up something, what does that word mean? Like hello. God, it is really hard typing behind this camera. You'll see search dictionary now. That doesn't usually there, but right there it brings up the dictionary. Right there from Spotlight search. That easy. So next one is Spring to Mize 3. Okay. So with this tweak, I'm not even gonna go through the first section. There's just too much to cover in this tweak. This customizes the whole UI of your device. Like you can delete every customizing thing you have on your device, and you just need this little tweak, and it will customize everything. So I'll go to animations. You can have a custom speed. You can go to icons. You can hide the updated little badge. You can disable wiggling. You can disable uninstall. It just keeps going. Like, it's ridiculous. I'm not sure how much this is. I buy stuff. I don't even know what I'm buying anymore. I buy a lot of jailbreak tweaks. So let's go back in settings here. Next one is subtitle lock. So when you see my lock screen, it's a little simple, lock screen. It's a little different. I got the time on the top left. I got the date on the top right. And yeah, that's really all it does. It's pretty simple. I can show the clock settings, seconds, right there. So yeah, there's some settings to configure in here. So next one is Tether Me. This is just to get free Wi-Fi tethering for free. I'm not really exactly sure how this works, because when I did it, I got data charges, but I guess this is just preventing you to calling Verizon or whatever carrier you have to getting those pop-ups, like when you turn it on. This will just automatically have it bypassing you calling your contractor. Oops. Go back down here. After Tether Me is Tiny Bar. Now you see how my notifications are small. Let me find an app that would actually let me do this. So, test notification. See how it's really like shrinked. That's really all that does. So let's go back in here. And I can go ahead and scroll to the top. Now, keep in mind, when you go in Animator, or whatever it's called, 7, your device will glitch. So I'm not sure if you just saw how it was just not showing the animation. So I'm not sure why. Transparent camera bar. I think it's the same thing as the Cambler type status. So say if someone's, how someone's texting to you, and you get that little bar, the GIF, not the jig. What if you can have that all over iOS? Well, now you can with this. Go ahead and press test typing. It's called type status. I'll have that when someone's texting me, it will appear up in my status bar. There are glitches to it. Hopefully they update it. So, yeah. Next one is video pain. This is what you were looking at before. It's to watch videos anywhere on iOS. So let me just do this quick. I'll go to display recorder, and I can just go and press play video, press detach, and I can go ahead and watch it. Like, I can go ahead and put it on the top right corner, go ahead in my messages, sorry about that, ignore it, go in my messages, and just text about it. Like, just say if it was a Super Bowl, I can just go ahead and text about it, like, you know, I can watch and text about it. Pretty cool. So disregard it. You can actually double tap it to fade through, to read through it. You can full screen it. You can press it to AirPlay, to like your Apple TV or your Mac or your window. I can pause it, play it, exit it out right there. I can actually have an activation method to do it with Activator. Now, next one is Winterboard. If you know about jailbreaking, you'll have to know what this is. Like, this, a really classic jailbreak tweak. So, see how my icons are different? Well, this is courtesy of Winterboard. Now, when you install Winterboard, it's not going to appear like this. There's tons of themes in Cydia. It just lets you apply it with that application, like boot it off. So let's go ahead and Winterboard. I have some theme right here. I'm not even sure what it's called. And I can just go ahead and enable it. Go and press back and press respring. But I don't have it because I already have it enabled. But there you go. I'll go ahead and go to my Winterboard themes soon, after this one right here. Next one is Zeppelin. This just changes your carrier logo. So say if I enable this, I'm the Nero. So I like the dubstep carriers right here. Dubstep. Now there's some comes with it, but these don't come with it. There are literally tons of these in Cydia. Has to be over 1,000 of the packages in Cydia. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I suggest you could check it out. It is free. So finally, we're done with the settings jailbreak tweaks. Thank God. So now we got more jailbreak tweaks to talk about. Don't worry, we're not done here. So in my folders, 3G unrestrictor. I'm gonna go really fast, like blazing fast. So this allows you to So say if you're on LTE, 3G actually, on like an iPhone 4 and 4S, you can't FaceTime on 3G. So that's when 3G unrestrictor comes in. It will allow you to FaceTime under there. But so say if you wanted to download a 500 megabytes app from the App Store, but you're on LTE or 3G, well, now you can do that. There are no more restrictions when you're on 3G. So that's what that does. Call bar, I went over that. For a carrier, this just changes your carrier text. I think I went over this. I'm not sure. I can just change it whatever I want without a respring. Next one is battery life. This just shows you all the battery information of your device, just like iBattery Doctor or whatever it was called. I'm not even sure. Next one is Movie Box. Okay, this is the best application I ever saw. Like, that shows movies. Like, I can tell you this is illegal, but I can care less at this point. I can't, like, every day these people keep updating with movies. It's so good that you can even watch movies that are in the movie theaters that are not even out yet. So that's just really cool. Like, is Hunger Games Catching Fire out yet? No, I don't think so. So right here, I can just go ahead and watch it. It might take a little while to load up. My internet connection's not that good. Now, I'm not gonna play the whole thing to spoil it for you. Right here, I can just go ahead and play it. It takes a little while to play because it's loading up a movie, you know, but it does work. And now the cool thing, if you have an Apple TV, you can actually mirror it to your Apple TV. So you don't have to get any bootlegs anymore. You can just go ahead, go on your iPhone, iPad, or iPod, launch this app up, mirror it to your Apple TV, and there you go. You got a movie that you're waiting 100 days before that you can watch. It has TV shows, music. Now, there's some other applications these people have, but that's the one I'm showing you. Okay, next one is VShare and AppCake. These allow you to get pirated apps. Once again, I don't use them. A lot of people just tell me how you get them. I'm not sure why they're asking me. All you gotta do is just download them. It's not that hard. Now, people are going to be asking me why I have badge, because people want me to prove that it works, not me scamming them. So, I'm like, whatever, fine, I'll show you. But, yeah, these are all paid. I deleted them, don't worry. Yeah. Next one is PPSSPP. This allows you to play PSP emulators on your iPhone. Pretty cool. iFile. This allows you to edit everything on your device. You have to be careful with this because, like, you don't want to delete anything that's important. So, it's really cool. So, I hacked, Flappy Bird, so the pipes, are not, like, full, so I can just fly over the pipes. If you want to do that, you just have to download iFile and edit some playlists. Just go ahead and look it up on YouTube. How to do it. It's not that hard. Whoops. Next one is Flex. This is just creating your own jailbreak tweaks really quick. That's all. Next one is Beta Font. Changes your fonts, your device's fonts. And that's it. Thank God. We're almost done with the tweaks here, guys. Okay. Next one is called X Key. This adds the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 0, line of text in your keyboard. X Key, it's called. Next one is called Classic Dock. It gets you the old iOS 7 dock. Next is Reset Killer. So, sometimes, or all the time, obviously, when you jailbreak your device, you can't restore while on your device. You have to plug it up to the computer and restore. You can't reset all content or reset all settings. You'll be stuck at the boot logo if you're jailbroken. So this just makes it unclickable so you don't accidentally click it. Next one is Killer. I'm not sure what this is called, but it's Software Update Killer. This just adds you not to, say if there's an update, it won't allow you to update it. So you keep your jailbreak. It won't allow you to click it just like the other ones. I think that is it. Or one more. Quick Contacts. This lets you add your contacts right up here. Your favorite contacts. It's pretty cool. To get to the spotlight, you just scroll to the left. Okay, now I'm jumping right into my winter board themes. Then add-ons, then I'm done. I don't think there's even add-ons. I think I did those already. So let's go to the Jailbreak. Go to Winterboard. Select themes. Go ahead and copy all my themes, okay? I don't even want... So, this is what I have right now. Salsa, I can't read it. Right here. It's pretty nice. Next, I'll show you right here. Disable all these. I'm not sure what that is. I can go ahead and enable all this. And I'll put my themes in the description below. I don't have that many themes. Now this is probably the most in-detailed one, Aicon or Icon, however you pronounce it. So it's going to take a little while to respring. There you go. This keeps coming up. It's bothering me. Look at that. This is not Icon. I was talking about something else. This is called like Awkward or something like that. But I'll show you Aicon. Disable all these Awkward or whatever. And let's go enable Aicon. There we go. Got 3 of them right here. Then that's it. I might have other jailbreak tweaks installed, like Hacking with Friends. I also have that installed. If you have Words with Friends, it allows you to put any word in Hacking with Friends. That's another one I have. And there you go. It changes the whole UI. It's really cool. It changes the old, status bar. Not status bar. And yeah, it's really cool. And there's also one more tweak I want to show you. Sorry if you hear that. That's a I'm not even sure what that is. If you go to Wi-Fi and known networks, this will show all your passwords when you connect to an internet. I'm gonna block it out. But so say if you connect to an internet, that has a password on it, it will save it in known networks. Jesus. It will save it in known networks. So that's it. So I hope you guys like this video. It was very exhausting to make. Please click the like button down below. Subscribe for more videos like this. Have a great day, guys. I might leave like some Jailbreak tweaks out. I'm sorry. It's just too exhausting to make more. So have a great night, guys. Peace.